1, Reefscape.
It looks like every robot on the field is off for the Red Alliance team 447, going for one of those coral placements. Unfortunately, they're unsuccessful, but they're going for one more. It looks like over on the Blue Alliance, you have a coral wedged on top of an algae here. Let's see if they could use that to their advantage going into teleop. Looking over to the Red Alliance, you have team 4485 going for a coral placement. They just picked one off the ground. Let's see what level of the reef they're going for. It looks like they have a dual intake right there, picking up one of the algae and making their way over to the barge. They're able to handle both algae and coral at the same time with an interesting mechanism that they built with the robot. Right now, it looks like they are just de-algifying that reef, placing a couple algae onto the top of that net in the barge for their alliance, while 447 works on putting coral on the reef. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have team 292 going for L4 corals as well. Looks like they already have one successful one, and they have a couple on L1 from their dropping. Team 292 is going for yet another L4 coral. Let's see if they're successful. Their alliance partner, team 7477, also goes for a coral placement on L1, and 292 was successful on that L4 coral placement. Team 4485 is still going for some of those algae into that net in the barge. That earns their team points, and it gives them possibility of ranking points as well. They need 14 points from those algae in the net to get one of those ranking points. It looks like they're still working on that. Just over 30 seconds left. This alliance chose to focus more on algae than coral, and that's totally fine. Teams are able to strategize ahead to what works best to get them the most points and ranking points throughout the match. That sound means that there is now in-game. Teams are able to get up onto those cages. It looks like we have a couple of cage attempts, climb attempts as well. We have 3, 2, 1. And we have one robot up for that Red Alliance, and that marks the end of qualification match number 26. Congratulations. The Red Alliance really pulled through with that barge, getting all those algae up into the barge and the net. That earned their team 5 ranking points, that in the autonomous, and moves each one of those teams up in ranking position. Specifically, 4485 is in that 7th place position. You want to be top 8 to be Alliance captain, so let's see what happens with the rest of these matches. About 60 left.